Introduction to installation of Larish41 pipes. Several people have had questions or concerns with proper fitment, so we want to explain how these fit. Note the triangular flanges here on each side of that exhaust port. This is an incomplete flange, just for demonstration purposes. When we set it in, we have to make sure that it sits completely at the bottom so it sits flush and seals on the gasket. If we look down inside, we can see that is not in all the way. When it drops in all the way, you'll note that each stud protrudes far enough for the nut to attach. Please make sure that we get that in there seated properly, and that will eliminate any potential exhaust leaks on the front face of the pipe. Moving forward very quickly, we have a set of 2.0 pipes laying here, unpainted, but installation is very basic. Pipe as such, I do have mine on a lift. You'll probably have to have a friend lean it over to set it down in. Pipe goes in very easily, leans up with a quick twist to reach around the frame. You can see how that sits in. Again, if we look very closely, that is not fully seated as yet. That right there is how it will go seated, how it will look seated. First thing we're going to do is install the support or the hanger for the rear pipe. Again, the rear pipe goes in first on the version 2.0s. I'm not going to be torquing all of this, but I am just going to set everything in so that we have a good reference point. Again, the bolts on the cylinder head are not yet installed. I'm not going to go through and put them all on. This is just a demonstration. But again, we can see that pipe goes in very easily. Again, if we look real close, we can see the end of the stud is right at the end of that flange. We don't want to tighten any of this as yet because we do want to get the other pipe up in place and attach it along with the brackets to make sure that everything lines up nice when we're done. Front pipe. Front pipe is much easier to install than the rear because we don't have any of the clearance issues involved. Again, we twist the pipe, we heard it click, and we can see that the stud extends far enough for the nut to come all the way to the end. Again, I'm not going to be torquing these down yet. We're going to make sure that all of our brackets line up and that our pipes line up nice.
I can't see in there.
Again, the stud is not, we're not tightening any of these down yet. We're simply setting everything in place. And we'll start both nuts on this.
Not with your hand in it.
I mean, 18 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see your hand.
Okay. Now, if we look through the system, we can see that the studs are right about at the ends of those nuts.
Kind of right up there. On both.
Yep. Okay. So you're going to come around to this side again? The reason we haven't torqued anything as yet.
Okay.
The reason we haven't torqued anything yet, as you can see, we are attached, but we still have the availability for adjustment. Rear hanger slides on there, spaces the pipes. At this point, we can start torquing in our pipes. As we torque these, we want to make sure that we hold all the rest of our mounting brackets in position with our pipe approximately where we want it to be. start the nuts on the mounting hardware. And these are raw pipes and have not been painted as yet. The silver's a little easier to see in the low lighting in my shop. From here, we torque the rear pipe first, front pipe, upper mount, lower mount, while making sure that all of our pipes are adjusted accordingly as we torque. Thank you.